Well, it's time now for Voices of the Region when we hear from an area journalist about stories making news. Now, this week, our guest is Heidi Holtan, KAXE Radio's Director of Content and Public Affairs in Grand Rapids.
With the rising cost of inflation, gas prices, and lingering effects of the pandemic, food shelves throughout the state are seeing an increase in usage. More and more people are facing hunger. Hunger Solutions is an advocacy group that estimates that 1 in 6 students face food insecurity, and a quarter of them are living in a household that doesn't qualify for free lunches at school. Governor Walz signed the Free Meals Bill into law, making Minnesota the third state in the nation to provide free breakfast and lunch, along with Maine and California. Sue Esty is executive director at Second Harvest North Central Food Bank, and she was recently in our studios to talk about the Minnesota Food Share March campaign. It leverages more funds for local food shelves. Esty says that free meals in the schools are a needed boost to their work as well.
That's going to really be a game changer for families. It really levels the playing field in education. Every kid will be able to get breakfast and lunch, regardless of their income. It's a great equalizer and should really make a difference for families and for kids to get the food they need every day at school. I mean, that's one less thing folks will have to worry about. Then there's always summer where we have to worry about it then. But at least for now, kids should start getting meals in school, and that's a great thing.
You can find information on Minnesota Food Share March campaign at secondharvestncfb.com. Minnesota storyteller Kevin Kling is touring libraries in North Central and Northern Minnesota next week. He talked with our staff librarian, Tammy Bobrowski, about why he tells stories.
A lot of people get stories, especially from their grandparents, which I really encourage when I work with kids. And I know when I've nailed this storytelling, if a kid comes up after the show and goes, "You're almost as good as my grandpa." And it's like, boom, nailed that one. Because if that kid was conjuring in his mind or her mind, the things that I'm talking about, and adults, the same thing. It's that's when you know nailed it. Because my stories, I can only hope to conjure in their minds people from their past, people from their lives. And so that's what you're trying to do as a storyteller, is bring to life people's memories.
We continue to cover the music scene of Northern Minnesota and the state in general. KEXC's music director, Kari Hedlund, talked with Duluth's Alan Sparhawk of Low. Alan talked about losing his musical and his life partner, Mimi Parker, and the magic of music.
I mean, I always knew that we were really a good team, and we really made it possible for each other to do what we were able to do, and it's definitely an adjustment, and there's definitely strength that lingers on from her and from what we were able to do. And it's strange. Music is really beautiful. It's a really timeless way to connect with people, and it's also just, because of that, it's very, very close to our soul, very close to our core, and we're very much in touch with things that are joyful and things that are sad and things that are painful. I've been very grateful. We have a really great community here who's reached out and been very supportive, and I'm just grateful that we're able to do what we do, and that people still listen to her sing.
Alan Sparhawk has been a huge part of the Minnesota music scene since Low first came about in the 90s. He'll be playing in his side project, Damien, Saturday, March 25th at the Ripple Center in Aiken, alongside Minnesota musician Haley.